Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I know it's been over 2 weeks since we signed Kemba Walker, but I still have some questions. Three of them to be exact. So let's talk about that. Alright, let's get right into it. But let's just be honest with ourselves. The New York Knicks got lucky when we signed Kemba Walker this offseason, especially at the price we got him for. However, as a starting point guard the Knicks so desperately needed, the pressure will be on Kemba Walker to play good. But will he be able to play at the high level that we need him to play with this recurring knee issue? I know there's concerns that Walker could hamper the hard play of defense that the Knicks was playing last season with the knee issue. But like I said, I have three questions that I want to ask you, or I'm just going to speak upon, and hopefully that Kemba Walker proved me wrong on some of these questions, and some hopefully he proved me right. But then again, either way you look at it, it's a low risk, high reward deal with Kemba Walker. So we gotta take everything we get. All right. The first question is, will his knees continue to affect him? Despite being the lowest risk signing the New York Knicks made this offseason, Kemba Walker has the most, now check this, boom or bust potential on the roster. The reason for this is due to the fact that no one knows how Walker's knees will continue to hold up. According to Kemba Walker, he has little reason to worry as he continued to downplay the seriousness of his injury. To verbatim, I'm gonna be honest. He said, "I was feeling pretty good. I just had a little hiccup in the playoffs, which sucked. Obviously, nobody likes to be injured, especially at that moment. But I felt pretty good all year, to be honest. Feeling pretty good all year and feeling pretty good in the playoffs is two different things. The playoffs is where it counts. All right, and I hate to say this, but if the 2 seasons that he spent in Boston are any indication that his knee won't hold up, I don't know what to say. Buyers beware, but I got confidence in Kemba Walker. I know I'm sounding a little down, but I got confidence, and I think he's going to come out, and I think he got a lot to prove, and I think his knee is going to hold up. Like I said, these are just some questions. We could see some regression. There have been 2 seasons in which his stats have dropped. Them 2 seasons in Boston is the 2018-2019 season. And the 2019 to 2020 season. He did slip, but it's not by much. I'm gonna be honest with you, like I'm saying, like I'm reading this report to you, and some of it is how I feel. Most of it is not, because I like to give a player the benefit of the doubt. And I think Kemba Walker is gonna come back pretty good. Like, do you remember Antonio McDyess? He used to be a dunking machine, but he was never that same player. But after a year or two of going through that knee injury, and a lot of the Knicks got him on the downside, but he gave us at least 2 good seasons. And Kemba Walker knee is not as serious as his knee was. So I think we got another good 3 years left, you know what I'm saying? And that 3rd year, it's not even on our contract. We only got him 2 years, but I'm just saying, I think he got another good 3 to 4 years. I think he probably 5 years if just people counting him out. You know what I'm saying? Second question, I say, will the Knicks' death help Kemba? Because like I said in one of my other videos, the Knicks this is the first time in a long time we have a real strong core of point guards, a nice group of point guards. We couldn't say that in a long time. And like I said in my last video, not only do we have a nice group of point guards, we have a point guard for the future. So with him sharing minutes with Kemba sharing minutes with Derrick Rose and Miles McBride, I think that would take a lot of stress off his knee. So I think he'll be there for the playoffs, and I think he'll give us a good it's an 82 game season, excuse me. I think Kemba Walker will play in 65 games this year for us. And if the coaching staff and management is smart, they'll rest him. They'll do a Kawhi Leonard move with Kemba Walker. Start resting him on games that's not that important. Especially if we get down the line, we know we're going to make the playoffs. We can just sit him down and rest him. All right. The third question, I mean, I ain't even get off the second question, but like I said, there's one big difference between Walker's situation last season and the one he found himself in now. The Celtics lack depth, whereas the Knicks, now check this, may be one of the deepest teams in the league, and that's true. I know we didn't go out and sign superstars or any big names that everybody thought we should have or should have got, but the Knicks is kind of deep. If you look at the players we got, their percentage in shooting from the field or downtown, steals, block, coming off the bench, the Knicks is for once in the longest, we kind of deep. You know what I'm saying? You can say 10 years, whatever, but the Knicks got a respectable team going into the season on paper so far right now. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say like the Knicks might be able to, give Kemba a little relief because Boston relied heavily on their stars last year, like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Kemba Walker was the main focus. And when them two guys went down, first Brown, then Tatum, Kemba Walker had to, pick up this pace. I mean, the scoring point, scoring prowess. But in New York, and this is the thing I'm saying, we didn't have this in a long time. We have potentially like multiple players that can come off the bench and score over 10 points per game. We haven't had that in a long time. Off the bench, you know what I'm saying? We got Quickly. We're going to have Burks. We're going to have Toppin. If Grimes get in the rotation or McBride, we got with them. So the Knicks is looking pretty good, and the bench should help Kemba Walker with his knees and help him take a little, rest every now and then. And I think he'll come back healthy anyway. I think his knee problem, he might have a little slight knee because he's been playing for a long time. That cartilage was gone. But I think he's going to prove a lot of people wrong and stay, and he's going to be healthy. I think he's going to be healthy. And third and final question is, how good can the Knicks be with Kemba Walker? If Walker is able to somehow return to what he was before the injury, this could be the best Knicks team we have seen since 1990. You heard me, since the 1990s. Since 1990 to be exact. Yes, even better than the 2012/13 season team with Carmelo Anthony. We could be better than that team. A healthy Kemba Walker with R.J. Barrett, Evan Fournier, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, and backed by a solid group I just mentioned a few minutes ago. This is the best team right now on paper since Carmelo was on the team with Amari Stoudemire. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of them boys. All I'm going to say, anything can happen. The possibilities are boundless. So this can turn out to be one of the best seasons of the Knicks in a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that it turned out to be just that. I mean, a lot of people, especially in Vegas, they have us only winning 45 games. And matter of fact, excuse me, they only have us winning 42 games, 42.5 to be exact. And I think they just underestimating my team. And the Knicks gonna come out and they're gonna prove a lot of people wrong. But them are three questions that I think I hope I answer for some people or myself either. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's questions. I mean, let's be realistic. He did have knee injuries, but I think it's behind him. I think the Knicks made the right choice, the best choice they could have made the way the offseason played out. And I think the Knicks is going to be fine. So, with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.